Oh my god, this has got to be the best crossover I just watched this year that sort of surpassed Infinity Wars. It's actually okay. That sort of passed Infinity. It has a bit between Infinity. There's a little bit between Infinity Wars and probably somewhere below Infinity Wars. I put Infinity Wars number one. Well, I'm just gonna say it's a close second. Second favorite crossover. Infinity Wars is my first one. Actually, come to think of it. Yeah, okay, I know. Why I'm putting this as second. And while Infinity Wars was a crossover with a lot of Marvel properties, Cartoon Network decided, why not go do crossover Nexus? And finally, I get my sort of KO and Steven Universe crossover. Okay, sort of, but still. I know, sort of, but still. So the episode opens up with a bit of normal OKKO theme song, though. We get to just play a little. Then we get to our actual crossover Nexus. Oh yeah, just like how the CN logo is just basically spelled that for this. So the episode starts with the abandoned CN City. For those who do not know, CN City was actually made back in 2004 and then abandoned in 2007. Yeah, the city was abandoned a long time ago, and I do like how the city is brought back. Again shown, wow, years later there are a lot of ruins. Just check my hands real quick. So we see two survivors and then we get to Shred. Yeah, I know, not a great generic villain, I know. I wasn't really great with this villain, I was expecting something else. So yeah, we get to, after we see he's able to summon his summoning hero Overclock, which is sort of showing that he took down Jig and Perhias. Yeah, for those who do not know, Mighty Magic Swords is, yeah, that's a Cartoon Network show, and in my opinion, I thought it was pretty amazing. Mostly, I do like is the Mighty Magic Sword designs and different ability. It varietizes it. Yeah, I know, if it got ran for another season, I got maybe an idea of mighty staffs or mighty bows and mighty arrows. That would be a great idea. That's for future things. But anyway, so he summons KO to the city, summons to the dimension, and the Pendragon then gets saved by Garnet. Yeah, so, and then we see Ben 10 from that Ben 10 reboot. Put your pitchforks and torches down, by the way, people. Also, there'll be another one I also would feel like you'll need to put that. So Garnet explains a bit about herself and Ben 10 is stressful forearms. Unfortunately, the one got this. Unfortunately, the Omnitrix got destroyed. Well, that's the only. Well, yeah, by the blaster, which with the pen blaster. I don't know what is its official name, but I'll just call it the pen blaster throughout the entire review. Which is clearly the greatest idea I could think of. Well, that would be the greatest idea. Now that would be great, easily to destroy Ben 10. To show that, yeah, that would be the greatest idea, or get something that can destroy reality. So yeah, they break into one of the buildings in there. So then turns out, and then we see other Cartoon Network characters who get turned into apparently just turned into stone. And I know a few of them, but I don't know all but a few. Actually, this shot alone, I know who a few. We saw Chowder, Schnitzel, so Robot Johnny, Robot Jones. Yeah, I never saw him, though I remember. High Five Ghost. Slav. Yeah, he was from from that Fortress show that pretty much people hated. Yeah, it did air on TV, but mostly just changed to iTunes episodes. Then the rest of it was released on iTunes. And some other characters I don't know. This girl, this weird anime girl. Yeah, I also know who this girl over the. I only know a few characters actually, and some of the characters I remember, I kind of forgot their names. We just also see, and then we see more references. We do see a lot of other Cartoon Network characters appearing in the show that you may or may not know. Yes, they also this scene just feels full on fan service. It's the Cartoon Network, and a lot of different Cartoon Network characters, mostly old, and as well as some new shows coming up soon. And even Villainous game makes a little cameo appearance in that one. And we do see a post, even the posters kind of also references other shows. So then we see Raiden for the Teen Titans Go. Also put your prices down. And also, before I have any opinion, okay, before I continue, for those wondering, I haven't seen the Ben 10 reboot, so I have no opinion. Teen Titans Go, okay, I think it's okay. We don't really watch that. And so we get to Raven. We get to a nice little backstory, having the news representing the entire city. Even though Newts, basically some custom character thing they use mostly throughout the entire that was more of a demonstration. Newts actually are just it happened 2 eras later. Excuse me. It happened 2 eras later, but still. Oh, and also, by the way, I would like to say, yeah, CN City is one of my favorite places in the ship. One of my favorite eras. I do like all the Cartoon Networks at the time of the era meeting each other. So yeah, we get to a lot of exposition and a little how they need to deal with the situation. Oh, and if you wonder why Ben 10 is still on 4 arms, right? Also, yeah, and since the Omnitrix is broken, I can see why they did this, removing the Omnitrix thing from Ben 10's watch. They're trying to give Raven more voice. I think they need Terrence Chung to only do one voice for the character, and a bit of lines from Ben. And we do see an epic fight scene with destroying a lot of the red traps. So then we see Shred using his giant laser and just being cornered, and decided why not to go with a long power-up sequence, an uninterrupted and long power-up sequence, leaving invulnerability. Yeah, I can see what his problem is. Yeah, he does freeze some villains, surprisingly. Though he should have used some villains, maybe should have used maybe 1 or 2 villains. At least has a bit of security, a bit of robots or something. So, for example, something like this will never happen. Apparently, he just decided why not to just go, yeah, that's a 1-on-1 faulty thing he should have done. So they were using the laser. Apparently, I didn't notice until now, being that this thing is actually a giant pen. Created something by the Omnitrix. So yeah, fixed all the things back, and apparently the Omnitrix they were using. So yeah, then we do see a bit more Garnet's powers. We even use her dark magic, and yeah, the Omnitrix that KO created only works on. It apparently just changes to any Cartoon Network character. Apparently, the Omnitrix can copy any human DNA, any other Cartoon Network character's DNA. Yeah, I know. Also, for those wondering when I will get my Ben 10 oh yeah, if you're wondering about if I'm ever going to do a ideas for him in Death Battle, yeah, I already got that done. So yeah, and then he did the iconic punch, and then the cartoons theme appears, and then Ben 10 transforms to a lot of different characters. Just from your series, from different Cartoon Network shows, and ends with a fin punch. Just ended with destroying Shred in general, and pretty much that. And also the pen is sentient for some reason. Yeah, we need to go with Elastic. Decided why not to reprogram, fix the entire CN City, basically freeing everyone that, sorry if I don't know most of these characters. And then the Newts basically take over decided why not to live in the city, or this is like a far view shot. I don't think it's far view shot. We do see a new near close camera. I'm presuming this is also so just to fill a bit of the population. Oh yeah, after that, or apparently they live in the city now. I apparently think the Newts actually live in this city. I think they actually live in this city. After it got abandoned, I think it probably a few years back or something. I don't know when this took. I don't know how long before crossover Nexus happened. I do feel like it would. So they decided to go back to their own universes, accidentally going back to the Ben 10. And entering I think the original Ben 10, looking at the logo. So yeah, Raven accidentally goes to the actual Teen Titans world. I probably think she noticed it. So she goes back to her own universe. Go to her Teen Titans Go universe. So yeah, they decided why not to create basically create a power card, which also has the same problem as Captain, same thing of Captain Planet, being that there's no number, being 2 gems. Yeah, seems happy. Garnet goes back to her own universe, and OKKO goes back to his universe. Thinking it was maybe all just a dream, he has a card, and really that's how the episode ends. Overall, this has got to be one of my favorite crossovers of all time. I do really like the animation and pretty much everything else. Yes, I do really like how the characters, and I do get little jokes there and there. And I really like the animation and art style is still pretty good, and it's still amazing. The only minor complaint I had with this crossover is it's 11 minutes and 9 seconds. It's only 11 minutes, and yeah, it's kind of short. I kind of wish they do a bit of a movie based on this. I know it will take maybe long, but I kind of wish they actually did a movie about it, like crossover Nexus, maybe a 30-minute or an hour or an hour and a half movie. Yeah, unfortunately, it was 11 minutes and 9 seconds. Let me change my what I was watching from YouTube. Overall, still pretty good. I kind of wish it got a bit longer, actually, but still pretty good crossover though. Oh, and I really like the nice little fans. And I do really like the fan service. So yeah, excuse me, I'm off to go do something else. Yep. Oh yeah, right. You may be wondering, oh yeah, before I go, you may be wondering this isn't a Halloween related review. Well, the main reason why it's not a Halloween related review is I'm just want to go as I wanted to do something real cool. As yeah, this was another show will get reviewed. Dude, yeah, I want to review other shows as well. Yeah, yeah, I'm having a German problem. Yeah, I want to review this as probably because I really see this as a great crossover. And secondly, I also want to review this as well as another show I want to get done. And what the other show I would feel like I want to talk about is well, I'm going to say, yeah, actually this and yeah, I really need to put a script on these. Yeah, this and another show I will want to talk about later. I'm not gonna spoil what show I'm gonna be talking about the next time we talk about, as I feel like I wanted to keep this spoiler free, but I'll give you a hint. We're going to the times before the Force Awakens. Anyways, bye!